Hey guys, the Explorer 4 here, the Horror Boy. How's it going out there? Welcome to, well, for me at least, going to be a very tough night in the stream. Welcome to 40 of the worst horror film sequels. And we'll be getting into it in a second, but just want to give a second for everybody to get into the stream. And also, if you give me one moment, I'm going to go get some DVDs that I have picked up recently. So I will be right back, guys. And I think I just ran something over with my chair and broke something. I don't know. Maybe it was a bad movie. We'll see. But, hey, Play, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to go grab some recent pickups real quick that I picked up this past weekend so I can show you guys it. I'll be right back. And then we can get the show started once everybody gets in. But 1 second, my man. All right. So we got that. 1 second. All right. So I got. There we go. All right. Oh, no problem, bro. Sorry I was off screen for a second. I was grabbing some pickups that I got recently. No problem, bro. I can't wait to see the video come out. I'll be there to see it, man. Congratulations on 69. What a great number. Great number for many reasons. It's a very wise number. 69. Just the way it sounds coming off the tongue. 69. But yeah, congratulations on that, man. I'm very happy for you. What is something excuse me about excuse me. I have a bad cough. What is something about killers that has always bugged you? Like it could be that Michael doesn't eat. You never see killer shop. At least I haven't. I've always wondered where they get their clothes from. Like, hey, where do you get that jumpsuit from? Or hey, Jason, where do you get your clothes from, bro? You change clothes every movie. Or I don't know. Just where do they go shopping at? How do they get food? How do they like live? Do they live in houses? Do they live underground? Like where do they live? That's what always bothered me. Well, most of them have always been hey, Devin. No, you're not late, man. You're not late at all. We just started. Actually, the scheduling for this stream has been very hectic because I wasn't sure when we were going to be able to start or not. But I wanted to wait till JG stream was over, but unfortunately, I have to get this show going because I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get all this done in one night. And this is 40 movies talking about here. But we're going to get as many as we can, guys. And I'm actually going to share this real quick on some, some groups that I'm in and stuff like that. Get some other fans here so we can have big old giant on. Cough a lot. I took some cough syrup, still coughing, so it's gonna sound like I have bronchitis for most of this review. I want to apologize for that. I don't know if I do or don't. I just know I cough. I apologize for that. By the way, how is the 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 main picture for the stream with Matthew McConaughey? 40 worst horror movie sequels. Yeah. Oh, we got some comments here. We got a lot of stuff. It's your favorite position? Position, right? 69. 69. Sorry. Oh yeah, I read that. What is your favorite horror movie prequel? It's a hard one. That's a very hard one. I'm gonna go with. I like Exorcist 4. I like Wrong Turn 4. I'm gonna go with Wrong Turn 4 because there's not lots of good prequels, at least horror prequels out there. Yeah, guys, if anybody wants to go and ask Junebug any questions, definitely go do that. He's having a Q&A because he reached 69 subscribers on his channel on YouTube. Ask some questions, and it'll be a fun 69. I mean, as far as subscribers goes, there won't be any of that on this channel, but just the amount of people on his channel, 69. So I mean, it'd be fun, maybe 70 one of these days. I'm gonna shut up now and stop talking before I get my ass thrown off of YouTube. Too bad you are not old enough for. You are not old enough for Grandpa's cough medicine. Oh yeah. Why not? I'm just joking now. But these are some movies that I have picked up recently. Picked them up for a good price, and most of them I haven't. Well, I can't say that I've seen most of them honestly, but one of them I haven't seen yet. And one of them I picked up recently was Escape from LA, which you guys can fill me in on if it's good or not, because I've never seen Escape from New York. So is LA good? Is it not? Snick is back. I want to watch this one day, but I want to get the first movie first. So, yeah. Picked up Escape from LA. I also picked up Deliverance because they had like 8 copies there for $1. Well, $1 a piece. So I got Deliverance, which is one of my favorite films. It's a great one. I don't know what would I consider it. I mean, like drama, horror, thriller type stuff. Kind of a horror movie, I guess. But Deliverance is great. If you haven't seen Deliverance yet, that's a great one. Hey, True Horror Fanatic Reviews. What's up, man? Hey, Ravager may be on the list. Stick around. Well, I don't know if we'll get to Ravager today because we have 40 movies to talk about plus questions. And I'm going to only go for maybe 2 hours tonight. So we're going to get as far as we can. I'm going to at least try to get half the list done tonight. So I want to get to at least, I don't know, 20 tonight. 20 film, that's the goal. Yeah, it is disturbing. Very disturbing. Really, really good. Really, really good and really disturbing. What is something about King Kong that you've always disliked? I don't know if I really dislike King Kong or anything about King Kong. But all the movies, I just don't like how all the movies are the same. Like, that's just me. But it's a personal thing. If you like the movies the way they are, it's fine. It's just I've always noticed that, and it's funny because I'm a big fan of slasher movies. Like, well, slashers are all the same. Well, some are supernatural, some aren't. Some show the kill, some don't. Some have thrills, some don't. You can go either way. But King Kong, I've seen a couple of them. They're pretty, besides Kong Skull Island, they're pretty much same song, different day. Same shit, different day. It's just the same thing. Big old monkey attacking a town. I like it, but it's just like, I kind of wish they would just switch it up a little bit sometimes. It's like Frankenstein or Dracula. I love that story, but you can only see so many readaptations of that story before it's like, all right, I know what's going to happen now, which is why when I watched, I just knew what to expect, you know what I mean? But I also got Hangover Part 2. I know this is a sequel that everybody hates. Surprisingly enough, for some reason, I do like this movie quite a bit. Actually, I really enjoy Hangover Part 2, and I probably shouldn't, but somehow, some way I do. And this, I couldn't believe I found for this price. $12. And it was sitting there, and it was kind of in an area where there wasn't any pricing yet. It was pretty much before they put the price in the movies. And it was over there, and I can't believe I got this for $12, dude. It's crazy. But I got and I'm fine with it being DVDs, it's whatever. The Star Wars trilogy box set. $12. You guys know how hard it is to find the trilogy, the original one? They had 2 box sets there. They had this and they had a gold one, which for some reason I should have grabbed the gold one, but this one's pretty cool too. But yeah, $12 and it's really nice. It's really nice. And yeah, it's old. I mean, it's like a 2003 box set, 2004. Well, no, actually, I'd say 2004, 2003. But yeah, some good artwork in there here on this part. And a galaxy, or no, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. This 4, episode 5, episode 6, which is my personal favorite Star Wars, and it has this. Now this is great, and I picked up the shitty ass DVD that was called The Story of Star Wars, which came out around the same time as the prequels. Don't get it. All it is a C-3PO R2-D2 weird thing where they tell you the story of Luke Skywalker and Anakin Skywalker, which we already know about. This, though, this was awesome. It has a documentary that it is at least, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours long, at least. And they go over 3 of the original movies, and they go over the movies that pretty much all of George Lucas's discography up until episode. Well, he didn't direct episodes 2, or not 2, 5 and 6, but it even goes up to those and goes in depth on how they were made. So yeah, this was what I was looking for, not the whole other DVD that I got. So yeah. One day, and the reason why I got these is because one day down the road, I want to do a stream about Star Wars. Now, that stream is going to be very controversial because I'm not one of those Star Wars fans that's going to go out here and attack people for their, look, I've met some cool Star Wars fans. Don't get me wrong. I've met some great Star Wars fans. Junebug is a great Star Wars fan. Pretty much everybody in here is a Star Wars fan, at least that I know of. Even True Horror Fanatic, he's a great Star Wars fan. You guys are all great Star Wars fans. I'm not talking about the whole fan base as a big giant whole. I'm talking about those Star Wars fans that will send you death threats and will disagree with everything you have to say and attack you for your opinion. Like, I can't stand those Star Wars fans. But one day, I want to watch the prequels and watch, well, I've already rewatched these movies, but I want to watch the prequels, rewatch Last Jedi, Force Awakens, and then see the new one in the theaters, and I'll do a big old Star Wars stream for you guys. I got to see Rogue One as well. So yeah, my Star Wars collection has been upgraded. I got Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. But yeah, that's that. We're going to read some comments, and then we're going to get into the video. So, yeah. Let's see what you guys have said. Oh, we got a lot of stuff here. If all the King Kongs fought, which Kong do you think would be the winner? I think it's the Kong from King Kong versus Godzilla because he is the only Kong who beat Godzilla for now. I think the Kong from Skull Island, Kong from Skull Island, that was a great movie. I really enjoyed that King Kong. Who do you think would win the fight, Kylo Ren versus Darth Vader? I want to know people's opinion on this. I would say Darth Vader, but I don't hate Kylo Ren as much as everybody else does. He's not as good as Vader, but everybody else hates him. I don't really get it. I mean, I get it, but I can look past it, you know. Vader would, well, yeah, I think unfortunately Vader, well, I love Darth Vader too, so it's kind of, you know, true. Vader would just whip that ass. But, you know, it is what it is. King Kong versus Godzilla would win. Interesting. You know, tyrants most times. Wow. That sounds interesting, Ty. He also has electrical powers. Interesting. I didn't know that. Hey, what's up, Movie Guy 2005? How are you doing? I'm doing good. Sorry I didn't give you the shout out yet. I've been busy, but I will give you it soon. Soon. Mm-hmm. Devin says, in my opinion, actually, I can display this for you guys. In my opinion, only the prequels in the original trilogy are canon in my head. Anything that takes place after episode 6 is non-canon to me, including The Mandalorian. Well, The Mandalorian is before well, I think during the prequels, right? I know I haven't seen it, but I know True Horror Fanatic has. And I think he can tell you. I think it's while the prequels are happening as The Mandalorian, maybe even before. So yeah. But the thing about Star Wars nowadays is that I don't hate Force Awakens. And the reason why I don't like Last Jedi so much, and you'll find out more in detail stuff when I get to that stream, is because I actually was one of those very few people that liked what Force Awakens did. And to me, I felt that Last Jedi just stomped it, man. Just stomped everything they was building up. And some fans actually prefer that. I've seen videos of fans saying, "Yeah, I like how Luke is. I like how Star." I'm just like, I can't do it. I try to be positive about Star Wars, but man, Force Awakens I enjoyed, but going into The Last Jedi, I don't know. Well, yeah, there's definitely a big difference between a Star Wars fan and fanboy. Yeah, that's in the same way, Movie Guy. I'm the same way. I'm a fan, but I will never ever do death threats or any of that stuff. Okay, so it's right after the original trilogy. Okay, after episode 6. Okay, I knew it was still. Well, it's still a prequel. I mean, it's the prequel to the sequels, I guess. So, or maybe you could say it's the true sequel. However you want to put it. But all right, guys. We are going to start the list here. The list! We are doing top 40 of the worst horror movie sequels ever made. Now, this was a very hard list to make, believe it or not, because there's so many bad sequels, unfortunately. There's a lot of good ones. Say Wrong Turn 4 was a prequel. Aliens, In my opinion, I like Resurrection. Alien Resurrection. Predator 2 is a great sequel. There's a lot of great sequels out there. But unfortunately, there's also a lot of bad ones. And tonight, guys, we got to get into it. 40, or at least the first part of the 40 worst horror films of all time. Let's get going. Let's get cracking. And wish me luck. But be controversial because not everybody likes these movies. I know some of my friends that absolutely hate these movies. So if you're not a fan of the franchise, like this movie. Fan of the Hatchet movies. I love Hatchet 1. Hatchet 2 is great. I love Hatchet 3. Number 40 on the worst horror film sequels of all time is Victor Crowley. This is the 4th movie in the Hatchet series. And for those of you that aren't familiar with the Hatchet series, it's pretty much a throwback to 80s slasher movies. They're very fun, they're very comedic, and they're very, very, very fucking gory. And that's pretty much all you know about Hatchet. They're fucking gory, they're fun. You got 10-foot chainsaws cutting people in half, and you're literally seeing their balls dangle on chainsaws. You're seeing people get their insides ripped out and jaws ripped apart and their faces ripped. Like it just in the Hatchet series if you want to have a fun time. But I do not recommend that you see part 4, Victor Crowley. Now, this movie I was going into, and I was very hyped to see it because I'm a fan, right? This movie's humor is so cringy and bad and awful. The jokes just don't land. Not one of them lands. I didn't chuckle. I didn't laugh. It wasn't fun. It was torture. It was really bad. The two good things about it is it has some decent effects and some decent kills. And also, Kane Hodder. Kane Hodder is great in the movie. He's slashing, he's killing, he's got the gore going. He's making cry look like he's bad ass. I like the cameos, but they don't really do anything for the movie. I mean, they're cool but the plot literally answers no questions. It doesn't explain itself. You have dumb characters. You have horrible acting. You have a movie that literally takes place in one location, the entire film, and a crashed airplane. Sucks. That's stupid. It's dumb. You got dialogue that's cringy. You got a scene where a guy literally walks into this book signing, whips his dick out, puts it on this guy's book, and it's like, sign this. And then the guy says, no. Well, you're just what do these fucking say? Oh, you're just jealous. Or something like that. And walks away, gets pretty much pissed at the guy. Really? Really? What the fuck is that? It's just horrible, man. It's bad. And I would say to avoid Victor Crowley. So yeah. Number 4 is Victor Crowley. I hope that George big time is the son of George Romero. Yeah, me too. Me too. I hope the best for him. I have heard the Hatchet films, but I have not seen any of them. They're fun. I mean, some don't like them, but they're fun. I would still say the Cloverfield monster would get King Kong. Like that because the monster has more to it than Kong. I don't know. That's a very tricky one. We're this early in the list. Oh my god, no, keep away from the whatever. Number 1 horror. Well, it's gonna get really, really rough, Devin. Unfortunately, we're gonna talk about some bad movies coming up. But anyways, let's go on number 39. This one's gonna be one that probably not a lot of you guys are familiar with, or maybe you guys are. I don't know. It's Alive 3: Island of the Alive. Now, if you don't know what It's Alive is, it's about a killer baby who's a mutated baby in the first movie, and basically these parents baby when it was being formed, and it starts killing people. The first It's Alive the first It's Alive is pretty decent. The second one I like more. The second one I will admit I like more. I do. I think it's a lot more emotional in the first movie. And then you get to this one. How did you know that? Are you psychic? Are you reading my mind? How did you know that? Movie, man. We talk. Oh, you know me all too well, man. But It's Alive 3 is pretty lame. I mean, it's about in them. Let's put them on an island so we can go visit the babies instead of killing them. A good lead. The guy who's the lead in the stuff is the lead in this movie, and he doesn't do that bad. The effects sometimes can look decent, but they pretty much reuse shots from the first movie a lot, in the second movie a lot. Pretty much reusing footage and reusing stuff they used in the first movie. And it's a really lame sequel. The island location is pretty cool, but for a movie like this, it's like, what the fuck? Like, why is this on an island? But yeah, It's Alive 3. It's lame. It's cheap. It's lame. It's lame. It's cheap. And it's pretty much garbage, dude. It's just a really bad sequel, and I really, really don't like it that much. All right. How big is Clifford the Big Red Dog's poop? I was reading Clifford the Big Red Dog to some kids at the library. I volunteered. That's one of the questions they asked me. Have we all thought about that though? Like, how big Clifford's poop is? Clifford the Big Red Dog. Oh, I'm frozen? Am I back? Where did I leave off at, guys? Where was I at? Actually, I'm gonna take this off. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here to talk about these movies. Can you guys hear me? Am I back? Or am I still in frozen land? All right, I'm back. Number 39. Did you guys hear what I was saying at all about It's Alive 3? Or did I completely cut out? Let me check. Do that bad. Oh, I'm frozen? Dog to some kids. Game is cheap. No. But yeah. I got it all in there. Well, yeah. Basically, 39 is It's Alive 3, Island of the Alive. Oh, okay. Okay. So the screen is glitchy. Okay. Yeah, It's Alive 3, Island of the Alive is garbage. 38 is a sequel to one of my favorite vampire movies of all time. And it is, let me get out of the case because it's part of a 4-pack. Lost Boys 2, The Tribe. Lost Boys is a great film with a great soundtrack. Made it on my top 50 favorite horror films of all time. Kind of ironic, the sequel made it onto my top 40 least favorite sequels of all time. And the first movie made on my favorite horror films list. Lost Boys: The Tribe is horrendously bad. Has some good gore. That's about it. And Corey Feldman, shit, so bad through it. But Corey Feldman does decent in the film. I will say that. But everything else is horrendous. And as far as the music goes, as far as how low budget it is. Now, the guy who made this made From Dusk Till Dawn 3. What's funny is that I hate this movie, but I don't hate From Dusk Till Dawn 3 that much. I really don't. This one is just one of the worst movies. Because the first movie I'm a big fan of. It's not hard to make a Lost Boys movie. Just get Edgar and Alan Frog as the leads. Corey Feldman, the other guy, get him as the leads. Is it Jameson Newlander or something like that is his name? Yeah, Jameson Newlander. You could have gotten him. Could have been a cool sequel, but no. It's lame. The soundtrack is awful. You've got an awful lead bad guy. And Angus Sutherland, the nephew to Kiefer Sutherland. He's lame. He's this bruh guy who surfs. Hey, I'm a vampire and I'm 1 degree away from sparkling. I'm trying to be romantic, man. And you wanna go surf? Like, shut the fuck up, man. Like, such a lame bad guy, man. I wish there wasn't, Devin. I wish there wasn't. But unfortunately there is. Do you think Corey Feldman is a strong enough adult actor to play a badass version of Tommy Jarvis and Special Forces? Yes, I do. Actually, I'm all for that, man. I'm all for that. Hey, John, what's up? Thanks for stopping by, man. How you doing tonight? We guys are discussing. We're now on number 38, so you just made it. Number 40 was Victor Crowley. Number 39 was It's Alive 3, Island of the Alive. And this one is number 38, and it's Lost Boys 2, The Tribe. So welcome to the show, John. So yeah, guys, John's a great guy. Go subscribe to him. Garner's Graveyard's awesome. But anyways, guys, yeah. Lost Boys, The Tribe. I mean, you just got stupid CGI moments, man. And No Salon 3, the reason why I don't hate that movie is because at least I can have fun with the Western setting, and it's not really a movie that I was going into and being like, oh my God, I want the first movie all over again. It's like, well, I really went into I already knew to get. This one, I was like, all right, I've heard it was good. I see it, and I'm like, no, it's garbage. If you like it, cool, but I'm not a big fan of it, man. Now, The Thirst, I do like The Thirst. It's Alive 3. OMG, that's not 39. I can't imagine the top. Oh, dude, the top 10 is going to get intense, bro. Top 10's intense. But The Thirst is actually how you do the sequel right. The Tribe isn't. So yeah, Boys, The Tribe. Number 37 is a movie that I don't own, and that is Candyman 3, Day of the Dead. Fuck. I mean, dude, Candyman 3, once again, is like a low-budget, shitty-ass horror film. Like, I don't get it. Why does Hellraiser and Candyman and Leprechaun and Children of the Corn and all these franchises get shit budgets? Because budgets is a big problem with these movies. Because it limits the movies. And the effects like dude, Candyman 3, I will say this, Tony Todd in the movie is good. I like his look, the black trench coat. And yes, you're right, John, the lead actress is pretty hot. But she can't act worth shit. She has one emotion the entire movie is this. I'm like, and I'm just waiting because you can see, I'm not trying to sound perverted, but you see her nips the entire movie through her shirt, and does she show anything? Nah. Again, I'm not being perverted, but when you're gonna put a skin tight white shirt over your lead, and her nips are hard, you're putting some AC on so they can tease us, then you're teasing us. So I'm gonna point that out. And no, she's not naked. For those who are wondering, they didn't give us that. I wish they did, but they didn't. She's beautiful. She really is. And I'm not going to be mean to her. I mean, she tried it. I think it's just a mix between the writing and the directing because there are both big problems with the movie. It's a boring movie. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, True Horror Fanatic. Yeah, they're all great people, man. They're all wonderful people. But True Fanatic has actually, you know about this movie, Candyman 3, Day of the Dead. I know. There actually is a cult following for this in part 2. And I'm all for it, man. If you're a fan of these movies, that's totally fine. I haven't seen Candyman 2 yet. But Candyman really didn't need to get sequels. I mean, it's one of those movies where you can't do much with sequels. I mean, the dude is an urban legend, so he's not some... I don't know. He can't really, you really can't expand that story much more, man. You really can't. And it's just like, you can't really do much with it. And the first movie is a masterpiece. It's untouchable, which is why I don't want to see a remake. Because I don't care who's behind it. I don't want to see a remake. The original is perfect. But yeah, that is number 37. It's just badly directed, poorly acted, has a cast that's promisable. Like, they actually got Nick Corey in this movie. Rod from Nightmare on Elm Street, he's in this movie, and he ain't bad. But the film around him is pretty bad. You had this weird group of people that, like, I don't know, they kidnap somebody, and they're like a group of punks that get killed by the Candyman because they summon him. I don't know why. I want to say they're a cult, like a cult that believes in Candyman, but they're really not. They just summon him, but stupid, man. Really, really stupid. And I do this thing where, like, it's like they change the backstory of Candyman a little bit, the flashback, and It's just horrible, man. It's bad. Yeah, I mean, if you went into it with like really low expectations, I can definitely see it being not like as bad. But I'm a huge fan of the original movie. So when I went into it, I was hoping for it to be at least good, at least decent, at least watchable. But in my opinion, I just thought it was rough. But I respect your opinion on that, man. But yeah, 37 is Candyman 3, Day of the Dead. There's only one good Day of the Dead, and there will always be one good Day of the Dead. And that's 1985. It's by George Romero. That's a good Day of the Dead. Everybody else is called Day of the Dead. They just ain't got it, man. They just ain't got it. But yeah, 37 is Candyman 3. Number 36 is another part 3. And this is literally one of the worst franchises out there because literally only one good movie is in this entire franchise. But this one's making the list. Boogeyman 3. Like I said, The Boogeyman from the 80s was stupid. One of the dumbest slasher films I've ever seen. Horrible. Then they had Return of the Boogeyman, which is part 3, right? Which I didn't even see yet. So they had part 1 and 3 in that pack I have. And part 2 is so bad, apparently, they didn't even put it in the pack. They said, screw it. Nah, we're not putting it in the pack. So, and Boogeyman 2 from back in the day is supposedly one of the worst sequels of all time. Then 2004 comes around, we get Boogeyman. I don't hate it, but it's not a great movie. But, you know, it is what it is. It has problems. Boogeyman 2 is my favorite, man. Boogeyman 2 is a slasher film. Pretty much if Freddy was made a human slasher is what Boogeyman 2 is. He feeds off of your fears. You know, he not feed off it, but he like knows your fears and he he uses your fears and phobias to kill you. And Boogeyman 2, I thought was actually pretty good, pretty solid. Yeah, man. Tobin Bell was. I actually like Tobin Bell in that movie. Did a pretty good job, and to me, like, you know, he added a extra layer to it, and it was gory. It was practical. It was bad. It was 2004 or 2005. I can't remember. So Boogeyman 2 came out, direct to video, but to me, it's the best Boogeyman movie. Then this pile of, I was throwing up my face. This pile of shit comes out, and I seen it for the first time with this DVD a couple of, it was like 8 or so years ago. So more than a couple years ago. And this movie, I like the concept is pretty cool. The concept is what I was wanting from day one with the series. I wanted a boogeyman killing people. Boogeyman slasher. Cool. Using fears, a supernatural. You can make them look creepy. Do it. I'm all for it. That's all I fucking wanted from this series is a killer boogeyman. Part 2 is the closest we got until we got this movie. But the first movie is about what this killer fucking mirror. And then the first movie is about these fears. Not even a slasher movie. Boogeyman 2 is the closest we got to a slasher film with a boogeyman until this movie came out. And this, I like the idea of it being a real boogeyman this time and not being something fake. But Boogeyman 3 is just garbage, dude. It is garbage. The lead chick in this movie, I swear, I'm not trying to sound mean, but every lead chick from the late 2000s looks the same. I'm sorry. This chick, I swore I seen her in The Messengers. I swore I seen her in The Unborn. I get it, she's not in those movies, but they're all the same leads. You cannot tell me the difference between this girl and the girl from The Eye. Tell me the difference between them. I don't know. Or The Uninvited. I can't tell the difference between these chicks in these movies. And I don't blame the actors. It's just the way they're portrayed, the way they're written. Generic. This movie's cast is horrible. It has really, really awful CGI. You got a death by a washing machine, and you got a scene where it's strobe lights. Pretty much when the boogeyman comes in the frame, he's at a rave party. Strobe lights, Oh my god, it's so scary, right? Fuck no. You have a bong kill. You have do stupid stuff. This movie's stupid. About a radio DJ, and she's trying to figure out about the Boogeyman killer, and they don't believe it at first. And I guess it follows Boogeyman 2 somehow, some way. Shitty ass movie, dude. It's fucking horrible. That's saying something because Boogeyman 1 was pretty bad. The Boogeyman was pretty bad. And Boogeyman 2, well, I like that movie a lot. But this is the worst one to me. It's just a pointless fucking movie. Nothing happens in it. Nothing. It's a slasher movie with the Boogeyman in it. Cool idea. How they messed it up, I don't know. I like the look. That's a cool look for a Boogeyman. The kind of witch goblin look. I like that look. It's practical. Looks cool. The rest of the movie sucks, though. It has a horrible score. The music is just generic. Literally one of the most generic sequels ever made. Fuck Boogeyman 3. Fuck it. Fuck Boogeyman 3. Well, shit. Was it Boogeyman 3 was next? Yeah, it was. All right. Kind of got lost there for a second. Number 35, which I'll get to in a second. I want to read some comments first. I'm riled up. Sorry, guys. Fuck Boogeyman 3. And fuck the Boogeyman. That movie was a piece of shit, too. What was the one from where this dude just counted to 6 and the Boogeyman just died? That was the first movie. It's the first movie. If you think that's bad, you should watch Boogeyman 3. I think you like Boogeyman 2, but Boogeyman 3 and then the original Boogeyman, that's way worse than the 2004 one, but it's still a pretty bad one. What do I think is better, AVP or Freddy vs. Jason? Freddy vs. Jason. I'm just a really big fan of it. All right, what's up, Tyler? How you doing? With the hard nips? She looks just like, I mean, dude, from the late 2000s, they got the same looking lead chicks. All of them look the same. I'm sorry. And they all talk the same and act the same, and it's just like The Messengers, dude. Same thing. It's just a bland movie. Or When a Stranger Calls. Bland, just bland. Gotta go. Got a big day tomorrow. Didn't realize what time it was. All right, I'll see you later, Devin. Thanks so much for being a part of the stream, man. But yeah, Boogeyman 3 is number 36, and it's garbage. Number 35 is worse, though, to me, because I am a huge fan of the first Grave Encounters, right? Grave Encounters, if you haven't seen it, it's a underrated, great, I would say I'd put up there a Blair Witch Project. It is just one of those found footage movies that I thought was fantastic. It has atmosphere, jump scares. It has a creepy setting, an idea. I'm a sucker for asylum movies. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a sucker for those movies. I love asylum movies and haunted asylum movies too. And the first Grave Encounter was creepy because you had some crazy stuff going on where the spirits actually manifest themselves and they look all demonic and stuff, and the asylum starts playing mind games with the people inside of it, and they think this door leads outside, but it actually doesn't. It's a good movie. Really, really good movie. Then, a year later, Grave Encounters 2. It's funny, I can't find the first movie anywhere, but Grave Encounters 2 I found without even a sweat. I think the second month it was out, well, on DVD, I found it for like $1. So again, I can't find the first movie, which I actually do like. The second movie, I can find it like that. It ruins everything the first movie did. It ruins it, dude. It's not scary. You have stupid stuff like portals being in this movie. Fucking portals. You've got silly-ass ghosts, which was one of those moments right there where this big, giant, 20-foot ghost comes out of a wall. Silly ghosts. more CGI. It's boring, but I like the idea because it's about what I do, movie reviews. It's about an internet movie reviewer and his friends. And you see clips from the beginning of the movie. You actually see people like Cool Duder and, these really famous YouTube movie reviewer. It was a pretty cool idea. This movie reviewer, he wants to go to the asylum. He thinks Raven Encounters 1 is a fake event. Cool. All right. I like that idea of being a YouTube movie reviewer. That's neat. They fuck it up because you don't care about him. You don't care about his friends. They're all assholes. They go to this asylum. What's the first thing they do? They see a Ouija board and they fucking use it. I'm like, why? Why? You just walk in, the first thing you see in the asylum takes you 45, 50 minutes into your movie to get to the asylum, and then you go in, the first thing you see is a Ouija board, and you play on it. Stupid. And then they start teleporting everywhere like it's a fucking video game, and they start getting mind games played with them. And they bring back the lead guy from the first movie in this movie, make him a crazy asshole. Great, fucking great. Does it have anything good to it? I mean, it has some good gore, sometimes, some vicious scenes. But the ending is stupid. The stupid ending, which I'm debating whether or not I want to even talk about the ending because of how it's a spoiler. But the ending is stupid. It is garbage. Fucking horrible. Literally, the last shot of the movie, I'm not even kidding you guys. The last shot of this movie is the lead guy and the director sitting there and going, hey, this was just a fictional movie. This didn't happen. This isn't real. This is fake. And I want to let you guys know that. And I hope you enjoyed the movie. They literally bring in the actor and the director to tell us this movie is fake. I'm not dumb. I'm not an idiot. I know it's fake. I knew since day one it was fake. Everybody does. But no, they got well, they don't know it's fake or not. I'm not stupid. It's an insult to me. They think I'm dumb enough to believe this is a real movie. Stupid. Yeah, dude. Raven Encounters 2. Horrible. You got a terrible ending and you got terrible CGI. Dude, number 35 is Raven Encounters. It's going to give me a fucking heart attack. Yeah, I agree, Tyler. They're just generic leads. And I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming the way they were directed, If they remade Boogeyman or Bogeyman or Boogeyman, if they remade it, I don't know. Just leave it alone. Just leave it the fuck alone and spare me the sanity, please, because it's just horrible. And they did remake Boogeyman because that 2004 movie was supposed to be a remake of the original 1980 movie. Raven Encounters 2. Oh no, the guy from the first one shows up as a hillbilly. Eats rats. Yeah. Oh, fucking Raven Encounters 2. What is the only good thing in 1980s Boogeyman? One good thing? Just one? I mean, maybe the effects. They're decent. That's all it has. Everything else is stupid about it. But a killer mirror. Well, it's about like a broken mirror, and the killer somehow comes through the broken mirror, and he's wearing like, what was it, pantyhose on his head or something like that, or some fucking thing on his head, and it's a stupid killer. It's a stupid movie, really stupid movie, but it has decent effects. I have no hope for Boogeyman films unless they have a good cast and crew. I will have hope. Yeah. I mean, Boogeyman 2 is a good one, and you had a good cast. Asylum Movies, War of the Worlds, Iron Omega. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about those Asylum movies, huh? Huh. Well, it's it's on the list, But I don't know if we're gonna be getting into it today. Don't they go through a random fucking door at the end of the movie too, Nate? Oh, yeah, they go to a flower field. Like it's a door to a flower field. And it's artistic. It's supposed to represent freedom. Yeah, you think? You think I didn't get that from a floating door in the middle of nowhere that leads to a flower field? So this hillbilly lead guy could go through it and be like, oh, dance through the fucking lilies. Ugh. I'm sure he does. Yeah. Grave Encounters 2 is garbage. Now, some of these films, I didn't want to take up too much space on the list for the franchises because there are some franchises that have multiple bad sequels. So, in some of these entries, I can speak, some of these entries on the list, I decided to basically jambalaya a lot of these movies. And Point in Case is the next one. And that is Wrong Turn 3, Wrong Turn 5, and Wrong Turn 6. The trilogy of dog shit right here. Now, yes, 4 isn't in this list because I can have fun with part 4. It's kind of bad, but I still like part 4. Part 1 is an okay movie. Part 2 is my favorite. These fucking movies are jokes. All right. This one debuted on Sci-Fi Channel. And by the way, the Clan O'Brien made 2 of these 3 movies. This movie has some cartoony, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon looking CGI. You have a horrible cast, and the lead guy's name is Nate. Nate the Great. Great. His fucking name is Nate, and he's lame. And I'm leading this movie as lame. Well, his name is Nate, so I've always been like, oh, that's cool. There's not many horror films the lead guy's name is Nate. So yeah, Nate is this fucking cop who gets his ass beat the entire movie. At the end of the movie, they make him a greedy asshole. So great. Fucking awesome. And there's really nothing good to this movie. It's got a horrible look to it. It's low budget. It's pretty bad. Wrong Turn 3 is just a chore to sit through. They're fucking horrible, man. Wrong Turn 5, again, at least this has some practical effects. There's literally a scene in this movie I've never seen this before in my entire life. In my entire life of watching movies. The actors walk off the set in the middle of a shot. And it lingers on that shot, by the way. Because this, by the way, the town, the empty town, was like a $5 set somewhere. They're walking and talking to leads, and they literally, you see the road end abruptly, and the building just cut off, and you're seeing wiring across the ground, and decorative rocks for pavement and shit. And I realized, what is that? What happened there? Rewound it, watched it in slow-mo. They walk off the set in this movie. And it was left in the movie. Not to mention this cast is awful. Not to mention this movie is pointless. It literally, if you did not watch Wrong Turn 5 or 3 or 6 or 4, but I like 4. If you didn't watch them, you wouldn't be missing anything, man. Maybe some gore. Well, CGI gore in part 3, but yeah, dude, this got one thing going for it. It's the gore. Everything else is well, I do like Doug Bradley, but I don't know. Wrong Turn 5 is pretty bad. Wrong Turn 6 is stupid. This is a dumb movie. This is about a cult of hillbillies, literally a hillbilly cult, and they're all inbred, and again, CGI galore, horrible cast, didn't care about what was going on. It didn't seem nearly as gory as parts 3. Well, as parts 2 through 5, those were pretty gory. This one felt kind of tame. It kind of had a couple of scenes that I thought were pretty gory, but nothing really much else to it. I know it got pulled for a while because it had a real missing poster in the movie, which John told me about, which I didn't even know that happened, but it got pulled apparently. Yeah, it's about a cult where the chick gets like inbred, and there's like this altar, and you literally see three fingers, sawtooth and one eye, wearing robes, cult robes, and this motel is run by these people who breed these guys, and in the back of the hotel there's a little village where they like inbreed. Because we need to know that, right? We need to know the backstory, right? No. No, we didn't. Wrong Turn 6 is garbage. But yeah, Wrong Turn went downhill after part 2. And even though I like part 4, like I honestly like part 4 more than part 1. Only because the first one is more of a thriller movie, which I liked it, but I thought part 4 was more fun than the first, but I don't know. The first was still a good movie. Wrong Turn 3 is probably my least favorite, coming off the high of 1 and 2. Makes 3 such a huge disappointment. They shamed the name Nate. Yeah, fuck Wrong Turn 3, man. Wrong Turn 3, 5, and 6 look like April Fool's jokes. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Have I ever seen the Friday the 13th TV show? If you have, how do you connect it to the movies? Well, I haven't seen it, but I heard it was about an antique shop. And I guess, I don't know, maybe one of Jason's masks or weapons, you could say, is part of that. What is your least favorite franchise ever? Children of the Corn, which is going to be on this list. Children of the Corn, yeah. It's fucking bad. Maybe, I don't know why I'm not showing these. Maybe only one that felt, maybe I'm the only one that felt Doctor Sleep is how Dark into, I can't say it right. Maybe I'm the only one that felt Doctor Sleep had a Dark into vibe to it. I haven't seen it yet, but I did hear it as a very visual aspect to it. What is up with horror films that have part 3s that suck so much? So for Friday the 13th Part 3, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, and Halloween 3. Well, some people hate Halloween Part 3. I don't. But I will say this. Amityville 3D is not as bad as people say it is. Amityville 3D is bad, but it's fun. I don't know, because Part 3s, I noticed, always try to take weird turns in franchises. They always do. Some work, some don't. Like Leprechaun 3 is my favorite, but you get a certain Part 3, and Hellraiser 3 is my favorite. I really enjoy Hellraiser Part 3, Hell on Earth. But I don't know. the Clark Gable mustache on you. Oh, thanks, man. I've been working on it for a while. I'm gonna grow it out some more. Figured I'd get a little bit of facial hair, man. I've never had a mustache before, so I figured I'd try it out. Also, if this connected, it looks so cool. Like if I just could get the connect to this down here, the little goatee going on, but I can't. It's not working. I'm not grown all the way yet. I'm just joking. Yeah, but yeah, 34 is Wrong Turn 3, 5, and 6. Now, 33 is going to surprise people because it's like, well, what? Isn't the entire franchise bad? Well, yeah, but this is the worst one to me. Paranormal Activity 4. Now, this franchise has a lot of problems. The first one's my favorite. I really enjoy the first movie. It's a great one. Part 2, I don't like, but I'd say it's better than this. Part 3 is pretty bad. And then I don't actually hate the marked ones as much as everybody else does. And the Ghost Dimension looks pretty bad, but I still haven't seen that. But Paranormal Activity 4, why is it so bad? Because it's literally one of the most pointless horror films ever made, dude. There's no point to it. It's just to get the fucking money. The fucking money. That's what it's all for, is fucking money. Paranormal Activity 4. And using Xbox Connect. That literally is the only thing I remember from this movie is the Xbox stuff. So the fucking sponsor is the most memorable thing. And at the end of the movie, the chick runs out to 1,000,000 fucking possessed people. Stupid. The cast sucks. The story is bad. It's literally nothing to the story. It's just bad, man. It's just all around a horrible fucking movie. And and the story goes nowhere. They don't do anything smart or clever with it. It's just not fucking good, man. Paramount Activity 4 is garbage, the worst one. And that's saying something because the first couple of sequels were pretty bad too. Okay, so number 33 was Paramount Activity 4. Number 32 is going to be, get it out real quick. There we go. If I can get it in fucking frame, it won't come out of the case and it won't stay in my hand. Hollow Man 2. Hollow Man 2. That drink of pop I just did represented the impact of this movie. Meaning, it's about as important as taking a drink of pop. It's just, you can take a drink of it if you want. You can go get some orange pop if you want, some strawberry pop if you want. I mean, it's there. You can watch it. You can drink that pop, but you can always exchange it for a better flavor, or more, and you can do more important things with your time than taking a drink of this shitty ass flat ass pop. I'm making pop analogies for this shit now because that's how boring it is, man. It will make you fall asleep. This movie is NyQuil Man 2. It will make you fall asleep. And it has Christian Slater in it. That's the greatest thing. He's in this movie. He's barely in it at all. Barely. They fucked it up. You have, once again, CGI. Once again, them just shit in the first movie. It's a cheap-ass thriller fucking movie. That's all it is. And you know what? The first Hollow Man, big fan of it. Really enjoyed Kevin Bacon. Really enjoyed Elizabeth Shue. Really enjoyed Josh Brolin. Really enjoyed the rest of the cast. Great effects. It was suspenseful. Hollow Man 2 is nothing. Nothing. I'm going to get past it because it's literally about as important as a sneeze or a cough or me take a drink of pop. There. Right there is more important than Hollow Man 3. Putting in the trash is more important. Putting Hollow Man 2 in the fucking garbage is more important than watching the movie. But yeah, I'm going to get right past it. Hollow Man 2, fuck that movie. Now, this next one, people are going to be like, well, technically speaking, it's not a sequel. Which, there's a lot of reboots on this list, if you can't tell. Lots of reboots. But if your movie is if your movie is pretty much following the cinematic events of the first movie, it's pretty much a sequel. So, I'm not going to play no games of, technically it's a fucking sequel because it's following it's Scream's sequel. So not this one, but the next one. This one is going to be controversial in the fact that it's not really a sequel. It's still a prequel, but like Wrong Turn, it's a sequel to a prequel. And the movie is my least favorite Alien movie, and that is Alien Covenant. Now, I seen Alien Covenant in theaters, and I remember walking out and being like, nah, it's okay. Then I rewatch it, and man, oh man, Alien Covenant did not hold up. It did not hold up. I know a lot of you guys hate Prometheus. I understand this. I don't love it. I think it's decent. But it makes Prometheus look damn good. And that's a problem, man. That's a really big problem. They do some really stupid stuff with the David character that I don't like. They have a horrible atmosphere to the movie. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Hey, Internet Eric here. Welcome to the stream. Hey, thanks for coming by, man. You guys did a great show last night, by the way. Saw you were live and had to say thanks for being a part of the stream last night before I crashed. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a great stream, man. I can't wait to see the next show. I'll definitely try my best to be there, dude. Yeah, thanks so much for being on. Great channel, guys. Makes some good content. Does some great streams too. Yeah, it was really fun, man. Thanks so much for being a part of the stream. You guys did a great show. Like I said before, sell them to a fucking school bully. What? Did I miss did I miss something? I went to JG stream and saw someone say, put dick on table, now eat up. Interesting. Very interesting. Keep keep the Gable. Women still love the power of the Gable mustache. I got that mustache from Tusk. You guys know that movie Tusk? The fucking mustache from that movie. I love how you actually own all these bad sequels. If I hit a sequel of a movie, I don't bother buying it. Hats off to your dedication as a collector and diehard horror fan. Well, the collection is part of it. I'm a completionist, so I gotta complete the collection, you know. But also because they're not most of these movies on this list, I didn't pay over $1 for. So if it's $1, I'll buy it. But because like I seen Predator today, The Predator on Blu-ray for $8. And I was like, oh, I should get it. But then I was like, I don't know. It's a pretty bad movie. Just put out here. I just saw this this morning to you, and I'll be around for sure. Have a great night, bud. Can't wait to see what you have here. Talk to you later. All right, thanks so much, Eric, for being here, man. It's awesome having you part of the show, dude. Hey, what's up, Bronco Juggalo? What's up, man? I seen you stream the other night. What's up? Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Fuck Day of the Dead remake. But to go into the Alien Covenant, man. I mean, Alien Covenant is just bad looking xenomorphs. It's just a bad following to the, and you didn't really need to follow the Prometheus storyline because I wasn't really a big fan of where they went with the story. But at least Prometheus had a good look to it, had some good look of special effects, had some good characters. Not in this movie. It's killing me. I'm going, no. This movie ain't got good characters at all. It is annoying. It is boring. And I could have sworn that James Franco was in this movie as a lead. Like an actual lead. Like I could have sworn there was a teaser for this movie and James Franco was in the movie a lot more. Here in this actual cut, James Franco's in there, gets killed by fire in like 1 minute. Yeah, man. Alien Covenant, it's a sequel to a prequel. So I consider it to be a sequel. It's bad, dude. It's the worst Alien movie to me. Not much. Was just checking YouTube before bed. Wanted to show some love. Hey, that's cool, man. Thanks so much for being a part of the stream, dude. Thank you. Blomkamp Alien 5. Well, yeah, but they've been making that for a while, haven't they? Anything post Alien stinks. Yeah, but this is worse than Aliens 3, dude. And that's a pretty big low. And I don't hate. I'll be guilty pleasure with this. Part 4, I don't hate, but I can see why people hate that movie. But yeah, I agree. Alien and Aliens are the only two good movies. All right, guys. So we're almost done with page 1 here. So we're gonna get to number 30. Oh my god, they get worse and worse. That's cool, man. Yeah, the Alien franchise are pretty good. AVP is good too. I like AVP. Again, this gets to be a reboot, but it's pretty much a sequel to the 7th movie. And it's the worst one. 2017's Jigsaw. It's pretty bad considering we have Saw 5 and Saw Final Chapter. Those are big pieces of shit. It's pretty bad how your movie is even fucking worse. You know what? That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. You know what? Saw 6 isn't the greatest movie ever. But Saw 6 is looking pretty damn good now compared to these ones. This is lame, dude. This is really, really lame. It once again shows the problem with the Saw sequels. It's, oh, hey, once again, here's an apprentice that nobody knew about, that nobody talked about. Here, oh yeah, here you go. Here's another apprentice. No. It doesn't fucking work. Oh yeah, by the way, all the questions that you had in part 7, you know about Cary Elwes and all the people by him and what was going on. All right, I'll see you later, Bronco Juggalo. Thanks for being a part of the stream. Jigsaw as well, one of the best in the franchise. I respect your opinion, man. I mean, if you liked it, that's totally fine, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man, because you got enjoyment out of it. I'm glad you did. We'll get John's comment up here. Oh no, Jigsaw is so fucking bad that dumb bitch tries to stick all 3 nails in her face. Holy shit, I will admit, I couldn't even finish Jigsaw. A true piece of shit. Yeah. This is bad, John. This is really bad. It's just a horrible fucking excuse for a sequel. Or reboot, if you want to be technical. Yeah, dude, it's just a horrible, horrible, horrible story. They treat the other Saw movies like trash. It's just dumb, bro. It is dumb. It is stupid. It is dumb. It has bad CGI and it has dumb characters. But yeah, Jigsaw is one of the biggest pieces of shit on this fucking list. I hate Jigsaw. It's a horrible fucking movie. Again, when you make Saw 5 and 7 look good, that's a problem, bro. What does Ty say here? I could care less about Saw, whatever with Chris Rock. I love Chris Rock, Samuel Jackson. I think it's overrated. But the Saw franchise? Well, it's not really overrated anymore because Saw nowadays gets a lot of heat. Like it really does. I mean, hell, a lot of people anymore just don't really get into Saw. Not anymore. But yeah, back in the day, you could definitely say it was overrated. So yeah, this is the part 2 page of the list. I think I'm going to go to 20. I'm going to go 27 or 26 and call it a night because I am, as you can tell, like the voice is acting up and I'm also kind of tired. So we'll be wrapping up soon anyways, but around 25, 26. But yeah, that's it for that list right there. Carry on, shall we? Say something if you can go to JD Strap, look at this chat, and come back here. Oh, I can do that. You made the list. The list. I can get on real quick. Hold on. I gotta find it real quick. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, that's crazy. He's still alive. What the fuck? What is this? Plays like, what the fuck is happening in the chat? What is this? Yo, for real though. Well, actually, he can't get banned because, well, not banned, but if you spam a lot in the chat, YouTube will lock your fucking account and like shut your account down because Markiplier streams. He when they were doing those emojis, people got banned, but he's on Twitch, so interesting. I'm just checking a chat real quick. Apparently, there's like a bunch of meat being posted in the chat, so interesting. Hey, Chuck, what's going on, man? How you doing? That chat over in JG stream is interesting, right? How you doing, man? I'm doing great. How you doing? What do you think of miniseries V? I have never seen that. Oh my god. Fucking, what was that? Crikey. Something flew towards me, mate. It looked like a beetle, mate. It was warning about these shitty ass sequels, mate. What Friday the 13th movie do you hate? Well, actually, I love the entire series, but my least favorite's always been part 8. And I know people love part 8, but Play is disturbed by that chat. But yeah, guys, we've got confetti. Yay! Shitty sequels being ripped up. Woo! We have made it through one half of the list. I'm going to get 3 more done, and then I'm going to call it a night. So I'm going to grab these 3, and when these 3 are up, I'm going to go to bed because I am super tired. I'm having a cough really bad right now. I want to apologize for that. I didn't know it would be this bad before I got on, but yeah. Number 29, shall we, is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Now, I know it has a cult following. I know. It's got a big cult following. Some people love it. I beg to differ. It's just one of the worst sequels I've watched. It's just so out there, and it's just too, in a way, it's too Rob Zombie for me. Too Rob Zombie. It's just the stupid white horse stuff. The Jean-Claude Van Damme should do a horror movie. Oh, I agree. Has he done one? At least one. Please, please tell me something that'll get my mouth to chat. I don't know. I don't know. Say Rob Zombie. But yeah, Halloween 2. It just suffered from like a bad cast, stupid story. It has a lot of those dumb parts of it are stuff like the music video moments, and I hated how they made the Laurie character in this movie really unlikable. They made Loomis unlikable. They made the entire cast unlikable, except for Danielle Harris and not for Danielle Harris and Brad Dourif. There we go. Those are the only 2 things about this movie I like. Is Brad Dourif and Danielle Harris, and it has a brutal Michael Myers. Of course, Tyler Mane playing Michael Myers did a good job as well. Some brutal kills, some good effects. I like the design of Hobo Michael Myers, but besides that, Halloween 2 was a stinker. Rob Zombie just need to stay away from the pot and making Halloween 2. I don't know what the fuck was going on there, but there was some fucking PCP, acid fucking shit happening. I don't know what the fuck happened with Halloween 2. Universal Soldier is the closest that Jean-Claude Van Damme ever came to doing horror. He's a soldier who dies and comes back from the dead as a badass soldier who wants to fight Dolph Lundgren. That sounds fucking good. Here is a face I found I can make out of letters to free you from that chat. There you go. Your mind has been freed. But yeah, number 29 is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I don't really need one of these movies. I only need one of these because I only have this one coming up. Now, Cabin Fever 2 Spring Fever is pretty bad, but it ain't nothing compared to Cabin Fever 3 Patient Zero, which came out in 2014. And I did a rant on it a while ago where I said it sucked peanuts, it sucked cashews, and it sucked every nut out there. And it does. It sucks some nuts because not there yet, but Cabin Fever 3, Spring Fever, I'm all over the place tonight. Fucking Cabin Fever Patient Zero is doing this in my mind. Cabin Fever Patient Zero is literally just okay. I mean, I will give it this. Some of the effects I don't mind, and I like how the lighting looks and the shots and the atmosphere. But you have annoying characters in this movie that are not smart and are just really dumb and unlikable. You've got a plot that's like, okay, we went from Cabin Fever 1, where it's just people in a cabin drinking water, it's infected, and they get the skin disease, to this Patient Zero guy on this island, and it's part of this grand scheme. It's like, really? Really stupid plot? Just a shitty-ass movie. Cabin Fever 3, Patient Zero. So yeah, 28 is Cabin Fever 3, Patient Zero. And the last movie we're talking about tonight is Lake Placid 2, coming in at number 27. Now, as you guys know, I am a big fan of Lake Placid, or if you didn't know, I'm a big fan of Lake Placid. I really love it. It gets a lot of hate. I will never understand that. I have a lot of fun with Lake Placid 1. It's great. And I know people are like, well, what about Lake Placid 3 and 4? Aren't they worse? I haven't seen them yet. I don't want to see them because this sucks. This is awful. CGI alligator, once again, terrible cast, really low budget. And it was trying to be more goofy, and it just came off as horrible. No cast in the original movie came back. The death scenes are all CGI. I don't know. Lake Placid 2, the best part of the movie is that poster. That poster kicks ass. But everything else is pretty fucking bad. Take my last soda shot for tonight. Oh my god, I'm so all over the place tonight, guys. I'm just so tired and sick and coughing, and I'm in hell. I am burning in hell right now talking about these movies. They're killing me. But yeah, Lake Placid 2 is just lame. Lame. Fucking lame. Who made this movie? David Flores. I don't even know who that is. The cast is nothing. I just don't recognize any of these names, bro. It is all just bad. And plus, Lake Placid 1 didn't really leave a lot of room for a sequel. I mean, the alligator died. It was dead. So how you gonna make a sequel to that? Well, it's eggs. It's got the eggs. Stupid. Yeah. Lake Placid 2 is horrible. Big fan of the first movie, but this is just bad. But yeah, guys, I'm feeling really tired right now, and the cough is getting bad. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off a little early tonight and get some sleep. I'm feeling really tired right now. And I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of this stream. It was very fun. Thank you, Ty, John. Ty's been here the entire time. Some of the play and Dev almost made it the entire stream. But yeah, John, and everybody that stopped by, everybody stopping by in the stream, I want to thank you so much for being a part of the stream. I'm sorry if I look a little tired and sick tonight. I tried. But anyways, guys, that's part 1 of the 40 worst horror film sequels ever made. So, what is your guys' thoughts on the list? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Explorer 4 is out. Bye, guys. Have a good night. New week.